Hello students, welcome to today's class. In the last class, we were discussing the numericals of 8b. Today also, we continue doing the numericals. The important formulas are resistance in series is equal to sum of the individual resistances. That is R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus etc. And resistance in parallel 1 by R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. Then EMF is equal to current into external resistance plus internal resistance. The last class I had told you the important formulas. Then terminal voltage, current into external resistance. Voltage drop equal to current into internal resistance. Then EMF is equal to terminal voltage plus voltage drop. One thing which you have to remember is in series circuit, the current which is passing through the individual resistors is same, and in parallel circuit, the potential difference across the different resistors is the same. So we continue doing the numericals. So we are doing question number 14. A uniform wire with a resistance of 27 ohm is divided into 3 equal pieces and they are joined in parallel. Find the equivalent resistance of the parallel combination. So first of all, we find the resistance of each piece. Resistance of each piece. So resistance of each piece will be 27. It is divided into 3 equal pieces. So resistance of each piece is 27 upon 3, which is equal to 9 ohm. And these 3 equal pieces are joined in parallel. So these 3 equal pieces are joined in parallel. So each piece is of resistance 9 ohm. Each piece is of resistance 9 ohm. So this is the diagram. So we have to find the total resistance. This is, it will be R1, this is R2, and this one is R3. So total resistance in parallel, that is 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, which is equal to 1 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9. Taking the LCM 9, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 upon 9. Therefore, R is equal to 9 upon 3, which is equal to 3 ohm. So this is the equivalent resistance of the parallel combination. Question number 16. Calculate the effective resistance between the points A and B in the network given. So this is the diagram. So this is the diagram. We have to find the total resistance between the points A and B. In this diagram, this R1, R2 and R3, these 3 are connected in parallel. So first of all, we calculate this total resistance of this parallel combination. So the total resistance of this parallel combination, that is taken as R dash. So R dash will be 1 upon R dash, that is 1 by R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, which is equal to, so these 3 are in a parallel. We find the total resistance 1 upon 12 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 4. So taking the LCM and solving. LCM of 12, 6 and 4 is 12. So 1 upon R dash is equal to 6 2s are 12 and 4 3s are 12. So that is equal to 6 by 12. Therefore R dash is equal to 12 upon 6 is equal to 2 ohm. So we get this total resistance of this parallel combination as a 2 ohm. Now this R dash, R4 and R5 are in series. The total resistance between the points A and B, that is equal to R4 plus R dash plus R5. So this value is 2 ohm. 2 plus this total resistance of this combination is calculated, which is equal to 2 plus resistance of this one, that is 5 ohm. So 2 plus 5, which is equal to 9 ohm. So the effective resistance between the points A and B is 9 ohm. This is the answer. Now we do question number 18. So this is the figure. In first part it is asked to calculate the resistance between A and B. Resistance between A and B. When we see this point A and B, so you see, look here, the current is entering in A and same current is going through R4, R3 and R2. You have to see from point A to B, point A to B, point A to B. You can see that same current goes through R4, R3 and R2. It means that these three resistances between point A and B, you have to look from A to B. So this R4, R3 and R2 are in series. Their resistance is taken as R dash. So the R dash equal to R4 plus R3 plus R2, which is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to 6 ohm. So resistance from A to B, these three resistances are in series. Their total resistance is how do we find out they are in series? Because the same current passes through this and this up to B. But another current is passing through this one. It means that this total resistance and this are in parallel. So resistance between point A and B, that is 1 by R dash plus 1 by R1. So this total with this one in parallel because different currents are passing. When we substitute 1 by 6 plus 1 by 2, taking the LCM, 6, 1 plus 3, 4 upon 6. So resistance is 6 upon 4, which is equal to 3 upon 2, that is equal to 1.5 ohm. So this is the resistance between points A and B. In second part, we have to find the resistance between point A and C. So finding the resistance between the points A and C. When we see between A and C, we see from A to C. Now you can see, you look from A to C. Current is entering at A and same current is going through R4 and R3. Same current is going through, you have to look the points from A to B. So through this one and this one, same current is passing. So means R4 and R3 are in series. So their total resistance I have taken as R dash, which is equal to 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4 ohm. And you can see current is splitting here. Some current goes through this one and some current goes through this. And you can see that same current is going through, you have to see from A to C. Same current is going through R1 and R2. It means that these two are in series. So that R2 dash, the resistance in this way, it is R1 plus R2, that is equal to 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4 ohm. Now this total and this total together, they are in parallel. Now R dash and R2 dash are parallel. So their total resistance 1 by R is equal to 1 by R dash plus 1 by R2 dash, which is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Taking the LCM, 4, 1 plus 1, 2 upon 4. So total resistance between A and C, that is equal to 4 upon 2, which is equal to 2 ohm. Resistance between A and C, that is 2 ohm. Resistance between A and B is 1.5 ohm, and between A and C is 2 ohm. Now we do question number 20. Two resistors 2 ohm and 3 ohm are connected in first case in series and second in parallel with a battery of 6 volt and negligible internal resistance. For each case, draw a diagram and calculate the current. First we will do a part. In series, 2 ohm and 3 ohm are connected in series. This 2 ohm and 3 ohm are connected in series with a battery of negligible internal resistance and connected with a battery of 6 volt. So these two are connected in series. So what is the total resistance? Total resistance equal to 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5 ohm, and V is 6 volt. We have to find current. So current I is equal to V upon R. So that is equal to 6 upon 5, which is equal to 1.2 ampere. So in a series case, the current which is drawn is 1.2 ampere. Now we see when these resistors are connected in parallel, how much current is drawn. Taking the next case, when these resistances are connected in parallel. So for this case also we have to draw a diagram. 2 ohm and 3 ohm are connected in parallel. So 2 ohm and 3 ohm are connected in parallel. The battery of 6 volt and negligible internal resistance. So we find the total resistance. 1 by R is equal to, doing B part, 1 by R is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. So that is equal, taking the LCM, 6. So 5 upon 6. Therefore R is equal to 6 upon 5 ohm. Then again we are using the formula I is equal to V upon R. So V is 6 volt, 6 upon 6 by 5. So that is equal to 6 into, we multiply with the reciprocal, 6 into 5 by 6. 6 and 6 cancel. So we get the answer as 5 ampere. So the current drawn from the cell in parallel case is 5 ampere. So this is the answer. Now doing question number 22. Two resistors or resistance 4 ohm and 6 ohm are connected in parallel to a cell. Draw a current of 0.5 ampere from the cell. Draw a label diagram of the arrangement and calculate the current in each resistor. So first we draw the diagram. Two resistors of 4 ohm and 6 ohm. 4 ohm and 6 ohm are connected in a parallel to a cell and draws a current of 0.5 ampere. The current drawn is 0.5 ampere. Then calculate the current which is going through 4 ohm and 6 ohm. So you know these two are connected in parallel. So the current which is going through 4 ohm and 6 ohm is different. The current which is going through 4 ohm and 6 ohm is different. But the potential difference across R1 and R2 is same. In parallel circuit, the potential difference is same, but current is different. Up to here, 0.5 ampere current will come. And some current will go through R1, then some current will go through R2. So we are not knowing. So first of all, we find the voltage across R1 and R2, which is same. Then we find current by the formula current equal to V upon R. So how do we find the potential difference across R1 and R2? For that, we find the total resistance of this parallel combination. The total resistance of this parallel combination is taken as R dash. So 1 by R dash, that is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, which is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6. Taking the LCM, so 5 upon 12. Therefore, R dash is equal to 12 upon 5 ohm. Now we find the voltage across this, that is equal to I into R dash, which is equal to 0.5 into 12 upon 5. So 0.5 we can write 5 upon 10. 5 and 5 are cancelled. 12 upon 10, which is equal to 1.2 volt. The potential difference across 4 ohm and 6 ohm is 1.2 volt. The potential difference across R1 is 1.2 volt and potential difference across R2 is also 1.2 volt. Now current through R1. So that is equal to V by R1, which is equal to 1.2 upon 4, which is equal to 0.3 ampere. Then current through 6 ohm, that is V by R2, that is equal to 1.2 upon 6, which is equal to 0.2 ampere. So current through 4 ohm is 0.3 ampere and current through 6 ohm is 0.2 ampere. On adding the 0.3 and 0.2, we get 0.5 ampere. 0.5 ampere current comes up to here, and 0.3 ampere current will go through 4 ohm and 0.2 ampere current will go through 6 ohm. Now we will do question number 24. The diagram is given. First part, we have to find the total resistance of the circuit. So V is given as 4 volt and the current is given as 0.4 ampere. Total resistance of the circuit R dash. Total resistance of the circuit I have taken as R dash because already one R is there. So total resistance of the circuit R dash equal to V upon I, which is equal to 4 upon 0.4, that is equal to 10 ohm. Total resistance of the circuit is 10 ohm. Now it's B part. What is the value of R? We have to find the value of R. So these two are in a parallel. So total resistance of the circuit 1 by R dash is equal to 1 by 20 plus 1 by R. The total resistance of the circuit that we have already calculated as 10 ohm, that is 1 by 10 equal to 1 by 20 plus 1 by R. Then substituting 1 by 10 is equal to 1 by 20 plus 1 by R. So 1 by R is equal to 1 upon 10 minus 1 upon 20. Taking the LCM, 1 upon R is equal to 1 by 20. Therefore, R is equal to 20 upon 1 is equal to 20 ohm. The value of R is equal to 20 ohm. Now we do its C part. What is the current flowing in R? We have to find current flowing in R. So you know these two are connected in parallel. This 20 ohm and this one also we get it as a 20 ohm. These both are connected in parallel. So the potential difference across these two are same. So potential difference across R is also 4 volt, and we find the current by the formula V by R. So V is 4 upon this R we have already calculated, that is 24 by 20, 1 by 5, which is equal to 0.2 ampere. The current flowing through R is 0.2 ampere. So this is the answer. Question number 26. A cell supplies a current of 1.2 ampere through two resistors, each of 2 ohm connected in parallel. When the resistors are connected in series, it supplies a current of 0.4 ampere. Calculate the internal resistance and EMF of the cell. There are two cases. We have not given the EMF and we have not given the internal resistance. Both we have to assume. Let the EMF of the cell be E and internal resistance let it be R. Two variables are there that both we have to calculate. For that we have to make two equations and solve. So take the first case. Two ohm resistors are connected in parallel. 2 ohm resistors are connected in a parallel. So when they are connected in parallel, so it draws a current of 1.2 ampere. Let the EMF be E and internal resistance be R. So these two are connected in a parallel. So we find the total external resistance 1 by R is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Substituting. So taking the LCM and solving 2 by 2. Therefore, external resistance R will come as 2 upon 2 equal to 1 ohm. So external resistance R is 1 ohm. Now we use the formula EMF is equal to current into total resistance. EMF equal to current into total resistance, which is sum of external resistance plus internal resistance. Then it will come as 1.2 into external resistance is 1 plus R. So we get the first equation E equal to 1.2 plus 1.2 R. This is taken as equation number 1. Now when these resistors are connected in series, it draws a current of 0.4 ampere. Now these two are connected in series. So EMF is E and internal resistance is R and current is 0.4 ampere. Now this is second case. When these resistors are connected in series, the total external resistance is 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4 ohm. Now again we use the same formula, EMF equal to current into external resistance plus internal resistance. We don't know EMF. EMF is E. Current is 0.4. External resistance we have calculated, that is 4 plus R. So we get the equation E is equal to 0.4 into 4 is 1.6 plus 0.4 R. So this is equation number 2. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. both equation 1 and 2, left hand side is same from 1 and 2. Left hand side is same, so we can equate the right hand side. So we can write 1.2 plus 1.2 r is equal to 1.6 plus 0.4 r. Then so r all we bring to one side. So 1.2 r minus 0.4 r is 0.8 r equal to 0.4. Therefore, internal resistance R is equal to 0.4 upon 0.8, which is equal to 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5 ohm. Internal resistance is 0.5 ohm. Now, in order to find the EMF, we substitute the value. Internal resistance small r, we get it as 0.5 ohm. In order to find the EMF, we substitute the value of small r either in equation 1 or equation 2. We substitute the value in equation 1. So that is we substitute the value of small r in equation 1. EMF is equal to 1.2 plus 1.2 r. R is 0.5. 1.2 into 0.5. So that is equal to 1.2 plus 1.2 into 0.5 is 0.6. So 1.2 plus 0.6 is equal to 1.8 volt. So internal resistance is 0.5 ohm and the EMF is 1.8 volt. This is the answer. Now doing question number 29. The diagram is given. This is the diagram. Find the effective resistance and the reading of the ammeter. So this is the diagram. So you can see that same current is going through R3 and R2. Same current is going. It means that this R3 and R2 are in series. The total resistance is taken as R dash. Same current is going through this one and this one. So they are in series. That is taken as R dash. So that is R3 plus R2. That is equal to 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6 ohm. And another current is going through R1. It means that this total and this are in a parallel. So total resistance of the circuit 1 by R is equal to 1 by R dash plus 1 by R1, which is equal to 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. 2 by 6. That is R dash equal to effective resistance. First part, effective resistance of the circuit is 6 upon 2. That is equal to 3 ohm. The effective resistance is 3 ohm. Now second part, we have to find the current. Second part, the current ammeter reading, that is V upon R. So V is 6 volt. 6 by 3, that is equal to 2 ampere. So this is the answer. So we have seen a number of questions and we have solved a number of questions. Remaining questions of this exercise are similar. You have to practice yourself. Next class we will discuss the numericals of next exercise.